Hey everyone, it's Ace coming at you live with another fantastic episode from the Razy Show. This is a world news update. 10 children conceived with the same sperm donor developed cancer, and the man's sperm was used by at least 67 families. The children were diagnosed with leukemia, non-Hodgkin, lymphoma, and other cancers, according to a new report. 10 children diagnosed with cancer had the same sperm donor with a rare genetic variant. The mutation was found in some of the donor's sperm, which was used by at least 67 total families. Don't do that. 67 total families, according to the sperm bank that supplied it. The situation led a biologist to call for a limit to the number of births or families for a single donor. After 10 children developed cancer, some of their families traced the diagnosis back to a singular sperm donor with a rare genetic variant. The situation began when 2 of the children's families reached out to their respective fertility clinics after the kids were diagnosed with cancers linked to a rare genetic mutation, according to a new report from The Guardian. The report was published on May 23rd, one day before Dr. Edwidge Caspar, a French biologist, presented the case at the European Society of Human Genetics conference in Milan. European Sperm Bank, which supplied the sperm, confirmed that the rare variant, which Casper's lab concluded was likely to cause Li-Fomenni syndrome, an inherited predisposition to cancer. European Sperm Bank, which supplied the sperm, confirmed that the rare variant, which Casper's lab concluded was likely to cause Li-Fomenni syndrome, an inherited predisposition to cancer, was found in some of the sperm. According to The Guardian, and more than 2 children were affected. Separate but simultaneous investigations revealed that the variant found in a gene called TP53 was present in 23 total children, 10 of whom had already been diagnosed with leukemia, non-Hodgkin, lymphoma, and other cancers, the outlet reported. Though 10 kids have been diagnosed thus so far, the company also confirmed that the donor's sperm was used to conceive many more children. European Sperm Bank, which recruits sperm donors in Denmark, Germany, and the Netherlands, according to its website, said that more than 67 kids were conceived using the donor's sperm, and that all relevant fertility clinics were alerted to the situation. It did not, however, confirm the exact number, citing a company privacy policy. European Sperm Bank did not immediately respond to people's request for comment on Sunday, May 25th. A spokesperson for the company, Julie Pauli Butts, told The Guardian the company is deeply affected by this case. Butts also said that even with thorough testing prior to sperm donation, it is scientifically not possible to detect disease-causing mutations in a person's gene pool if you don't know what you are looking for. Even if testing had unearthed the mutation, it was not yet linked to cancer in 2008, the time of the donation, and would not have been detectable through standard screening procedures, The Guardian reported. The outlet also said the donor is in good health. I bet you it's coming from the COVID vaccines. I'd like to know how many vaccines this guy had when there was a lockdown with COVID-19. That would be interesting to know. That's causing the cancer, I'll bet you. Never miss a story. Sign up for People's Daily. Never miss a story. Sign up for People's free daily newsletter to stay up to date on the best of what people have to offer, from celebrity news to compelling human interest stories. Given the recent diagnosis linked to a single donor, however, Casper argues that there should be a limit on the number of births or families for a single sperm donor instated across Europe. I agree. Wow, those kids are going to die from cancer. That's so sad. Speaking with The Guardian, the biologist said, "We can't do whole genome sequencing for all sperm donors. I'm not arguing for that. But this is the abnormal dissemination of genetic disease. Not every man has 75 children across Europe. You do if you're a sperm donor." That figure is a reference to European Sperm Bank's self-imposed limit, reacting to calls for a limit placed on the number of children conceived with the sperm of a single donor. Butts told The Guardian, "We welcome continued dialogue on setting an internationally mandated family limit and have advocated for this on several occasions." Yeah, there should be a limit, man. If these people are getting shot up with 4 or 5 COVID vaccines, maybe that's the reason. The sperm donors giving cancer cells to young children, cancer genetics. This is also why we have proactively implemented our own international limit of 75 families per donor, Butts added. Wow, leave a comment, please, people, on this subject. A sperm donor genetically gives children cancer. 65, poor soul. 67, I'm sorry. They don't even know the exact number. You know what? They need to limit. They need to check somehow these people's genetic codes. I don't know. I'm not a biologist. They need to check something so children don't die, right? Am I right? Please leave your likes, shares, and comments. I love you, people.